Hey guys, I'm going to show you and walk you through how to do that self-myofascial release for the scalenes. The scalenes are broken into anterior, middle, and posterior. So keep that in mind. You might find that when you do this technique, you'll find that a certain strand of the scalenes are actually causing you more pain. So what we're going to do is try to release the tension in the scalenes. A lot of people hold tension in their neck. A lot of times they're very limiting in a range of motion, particularly in the side bending, and they can actually be causing pain. Okay, pain not only just in the neck, but even a little bit of referral down into the shoulder. So let's kind of walk through it. So first, understand that the scalenes primarily limit side bending motion. So side bending motion looks like this. I'm keeping my nose and eyes pointing at you. What I don't want you guys to do is say, oh yeah, I'm side bending. You'll see there that I actually rotated too much. So I want you guys to do this right now. And I want you to kind of assess yourself as to how tight or what you're feeling or if there's any pain. Now, take a look at me real quick. Which side is more limited? When I go to my right or when I go to my left? You probably notice that I'm a little bit more limited when I go to my left. So that's quite common, and usually people who have pain are more limited on that side. That's not always the case, so don't take that as an always statement, but certainly keep that in mind. So in this case, let's say I have neck pain on my right side, and you could even have neck pain behind the neck. It could be right behind the skull, and I'd still want you to give this a shot, because you might find that by releasing this muscle or even a neighboring muscle, maybe not the primary muscle that's causing your pain, that it still provides relief. I want you to take 2 fingers, okay? And I want you to kind of just palpate where you feel like you have tenderness. So I know I have some pretty good tenderness right there. I think I'm in the middle scalenes, okay? So what I'm going to do is apply pressure and stroke down, and I'd like to do that with movement. So what I like to do is support my elbow here. I'm going to put a decent amount of pressure just near the base of my skull on the lateral side, and I'm going to side bend, bring my left ear to my left shoulder as I stroke my fingers down all the way to the base of my neck. Okay? It should kind of feel painful, like right there I feel a pretty good amount of discomfort, but I know that it's a really tight muscle. I know I'm not harming it, and I know that I'm actually helping myself go a little bit further. Okay, so I would suggest doing this 10 times in the morning and at night. If your hands get tired, feel free to have a friend, family member, loved one who you trust who can apply the right amount of tension, because you don't want too much. You shouldn't be, bracing against pain, and you shouldn't be kind of wisping at it where you don't feel anything. You should have that happy medium. And after you do that 10 times, all right, so I want you to kind of reassess to see if you feel any different. And I'd like you to kind of reassess your motion. So you saw how much motion I had earlier. Let's see what I have now. That's about where I'm at now. I feel a stretch, but I can tell you that I went a little further. And in fact, I can tell you that my discomfort, or I should say area of stretch, is a little bit lower in my neck. I don't feel it here as much. So feel free to give that a shot. With any of these questions or exercises, feel free to shoot me an email personally at chadk@pr1memovement.com. I'd be happy to kind of answer that for you. All right, try it out.